Right, so macros are basically a shortcut. You can create them as either a shortcut key, like maybe a Control-Alt-T does something, just like a Control-C does a copy. So you can create them that way. You can create them as a button that you add to a toolbar, or you can create them as a name. And then when you have them created, you can play them back in any document, and they'll do it for you. Them. First step is I've already turned on my developer tab. That's where you create them in. In order for you to turn your developer tab on, you have to go to your Office button and go to Word Options. And then in there, under this popular, you just need to check that box that says Show the Developer tab in the ribbon. So to record a macro then, we have Record Macro. And once you hit that button, it comes up and it says, what do you want for a name? Or if you wanted to make it into a button, you would choose that. Or if you want to make it into a keyboard shortcut, you choose that. I'm just going to call mine Macro 4. I've got several there, so that's why it's called Macro 4. As soon as I say OK, I get this little recording cassette tape icon, and every button I now press, every key I type, every button I click on is part of the macro. So if you type something, make a mistake, you erase it, then when you go and play that back later on, it's actually going to do that typing and then erasing. Okay? So let's say that for this particular macro, I want it to actually type yours truly and a couple of enters, and that this is actually going to be from Mr. Christensen, who is the principal. And I want this portion of it, which it doesn't like to use your mouse to highlight. So I'm going to hold down my shift key and my arrows to highlight that. And I'm going to make that part of this 0 points before and after and single spaced. So there's my macro. It's done. I can now, on my developer toolbar, say stop recording. So I'm going to go to a new document. And now to replay that back on my developer toolbar, I can say that I want to go to macros. And it's macro 4 was the one that I just made. And I run it. And there it is. Done.